Got
30
it.
to 60 people in the chat. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody's selling books on Mondays and Fridays, and
Jesus Christ.
we're getting good turnout. Blah blah blah. Then he gets mad, and I tell him, hey, if you want, you can still come on and sell. I think you would sell a lot of books. So he goes, no, it's my show. I don't want to take it. And so after some argument, him basically saying I'm not a good friend and blah blah blah, and some other stuff.
Violated your agreement.
And so that's when I literally said, you know what, that's fine. You know what, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. You could have the show back.
That's
right. That's what you're talking about, right?
That's not what you said, though. So not like yet again, you're lying. Pull up the text and quote of where you said that. I could just have the show back because you literally just got done saying that you talked to the other people and they said no, and you were just gonna keep it on your channel. So which is it?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You're literally talking out both of your sides of your mouth right now. Only one of those things could be right, Z. So which one of those did you say?
What do you mean? One of the things talk to them
either
about.
Dude, what is you making? For example, making an agreement with me having to do with a show being me and ours or whatever, and you needing to verify.
The problem is he said fuck no.
Yeah, I'm
That's the problem
because when you texted me,
so you shouldn't have made the agreement, or you should have informed the people that you went and talked to that, hey, I made X, Y, and Z agreement.
Okay, so when I made the agreement, you guys, I talked
to
Tony. I'll say their names. I talked to Hack and J-Blitz because they were selling. I let them know, hey, Meta's coming back. What do you guys think about having them do the show? Literally, both of them said, I'd rather do it on your show because we're getting more people. That's what they
exactly. So, like I'm saying, instead of motherfuckers keeping their word and even giving me credit for the fact that I started you guys doing this shit, you're like, fuck me. It's not greed.
No.
You just care about numbers.
I thought that's what you said.
About fucking more people. You don't care about.
I thought you did say fuck him.
Listen,
that's some selfish ass shit.
Did you or not?
Okay. So let me go through here. So
where's the fuck you message? That's what I want.
We'll go auction tonight, midnight.
So now you're blaming Hack and J-Blitz for why.
No, I'm not blaming them. Nope. Because I had the final say. They said.
Okay, so then ultimately, when it came down to it, you made an agreement that you didn't follow through. Now blame whoever you want.
I'm not blaming nobody. I literally just said I'm not blaming.
That's the issue.
To do it on my channel.
That's the issue. Is that you can't keep your agreements for whatever reason because. Whatever.
Okay, so
she so justifies it.
All right. So what about the agreement of you hosting a show and not showing up? And if I'm wrong, Chad,
dude, it was my show.
Hold on, Meta. Hold on, Meta.
That's why you're first.
If I'm wrong, I know Joey's been in the chat. I'll just mute you. Like I don't want to mute you, Meta. But if you keep talking when I'm trying to talk,
turn your camera on, Meta.
Like I literally let you talk and I let you rant.
Oh,
but as soon as I start talking, you can't give me you can't let me
Justice.
Talk basically.
Yeah, you you need time to talk. You're right. You're right.
Like what is it with you, Meta? Literally, you can't let me talk. Literally, you gotta be on top of everybody. You gotta be the one everybody hears. And I think everybody in the chat understands that. They're seeing that. Like I literally try to talk, even when I'm trying to answer a question that you have, you don't let me answer the question. Even when I agree with you, you still get mad. What does that say about you?
You did try to be honest.
I literally agree with you, and you still get mad at me for agreeing.
Because you do it in a sarcastic, facetious manner. Just like the fact that you're sitting here saying this shit and fucking grinning and shit. It's not cute or funny. It's not cute or funny.
I'm bringing
he's got a point.
You literally
this is so ugly. This is so
all right, bro. You actually playing dumb right now. I get it, Z. You're literally smiling while you're talking about lying to me and shit, and when you wonder why I'm upset with you, why I'm having a problem control my fucking dude. I'm fed up with being treated that way, dude.
Okay,
like people, y'all don't even give me credit.
I'll give you all the time you need. I need you to tell me everything that you're mad at me about. Everything, but I don't want you to repeat one or two things over and over again. I want you to list so everybody in the chat knows what you hate about me, and then I'll do the same about you. And we'll go through that, and then we'll go back and forth. But go ahead and I want you to say everything that you hate about me.
Dude, first off,
I'll let you air it out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let you.
I'm gonna go back to original. All right, that's fine. Nobody hates you. I don't hate anything about you. One thing,
You already said that they
like
were
three
friends.
things I'm upset about. One, that you acting like
the whole fuck you
that
thing.
I
That's
didn't come to you like before,
completely
for example,
disrespectful.
and come to you and have the
Besides
conversation.
that,
I
I don't
literally
know.
had even messages shit to Hack and you when I was like, hey, I can tell that you guys are getting fucking upset by the fact that I have literally a million things going on, a fucking kid, fucking all kind of shit, a newborn, and instead of you guys approaching me like with some kind of spirit of compassion, it's like, fuck you, dude. Like, whatever. Like,
that's
the
pretty
shit
rough,
when
man.
I came and brought up this shit to you about COVID. I'm not making this shit up. My family was severely fucking impacted by this. My son, I got sick as fuck. I almost thought that something was going to really be wrong with him. And then I come to you to talk to you about it, and your shit isn't like, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your son's okay and shit. You're like, who gives a fuck? Basically, we're all going through this shit. Like, who cares? You should have just came anyway. It was kind of like your fucking attitude, dude. Now, you sat up here and admit out your own words that you were like, oh, you're the only one dealing with COVID. Like, we're not dealing with it. That's not how friends, maybe I'm crazy, but in my circles with my friends, that's not how they talk to each other. When you come to someone with some serious shit or a life struggle that you're going through, they don't talk to each other like they're fucking assholes and they can give a fuck about your problem. And which is the way that you fucking responded to me. On top of that, like this whole shit with me being gone, whatever, fine. You want to say that there was a misunderstanding or you weren't left with all the information, you sound spiteful. When you say shit like the people were coming to the chats and saying shit about me, I could have been in the hospital, hurt, anything, dude. And they're sitting there saying, hey, where's Meta at?
I did ask for Meta
help
once,
you start
and I
the
didn't
show.
get a comment.
I did fucking start you on this shit, and instead of just acknowledging them and saying, hey, Meta, I don't know.
I think they did bring him up
just like the same shit I say about
They said
Hydra,
he
because
was
that's what
busy
we
or
say
something.
about our friends. We don't fucking ignore people and act like fuck that person because they're not here.
That's not the issue. It's that I want my show back.
Third,
fuck you, you can't have it.
You sit up here, like I'm saying, and act like it's defensible for you to sit here and play me
brutal.
and tell me X, Y, and Z, and then when rubber meets road, you fucking back out of it and blame other people and try to make excuses for why you backed out of your word. No one Hack, Jay Blitz, me. You're a grown fucking man and an adult. No one told you to make that agreement with me. No one told you to back out of that. I've never done nothing but look out for you, Z. All that shit since I've known you, dude. There's no reason for you to treat me like that. It's fucking wrong, period. It's fucking wrong that you sit here and see these motherfuckers, whoever, if it ain't you and your little fucking clique or whoever, it's wrong that y'all sit here and play quiet while you're saying that you're my friends. You're sitting here benefiting off of some shit that I brought all of you into that you weren't worried about. Hack knows this shit. Any of these people were not worried about doing this shit until I started this shit. So what? I had to fucking step away. Put some respect on my fucking name. Stop disrespecting me. Stop letting people treat me that fucking way. I wouldn't let nobody do this shit to you. And stop smiling and thinking it's cute, dude. It's not funny at all. I don't appreciate that shit. Especially from people who I've looked out for.
Little Jack's laughing at you.
You wouldn't even be doing this shit if it wasn't for me, dude. You were not worried about this shit until I came and talked to you and Hack. Why weren't you doing it before me? You weren't even making videos, Z, before I came and dusted you out of retirement and started you doing this shit. Now you act like you don't even remember me. You won't even give me credit. I don't even hear y'all mention me while you're sitting here running around pushing all these other people's names and saying whatever, dude. Like, it's wrong, dude. You sit up here consciously ignore me. You sat up here and admitted that you consciously ignored me when people were sitting here worried about me, and you call yourself my friend? Now explain this shit. How you're right for that shit. Because I would never treat you like that. And the shit, all this shit is shit I would never do to anyone in this panel. I'm sick of it being done to me. And I'm sick of it, people acting like it's fucking okay. It's not. So go ahead, dude. What is your response?
Why would he want to do that?
That was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. Why are you mad at fucking Meta is what I want to know.
So
What did
here's
Meta do?
something. I hate the fact that
sounds like he
you're
had COVID
basically like a
and-
baby girl. crying about people
Oh my God,
disliking your
he's gonna go
videos,
in
and then
on
accusing
Oh my
me
God, I can't believe
when I
this.
literally specifically tell you
He said he
that
sounded
it's
like
not
a
me,
girl.
and you still accuse me multiple times.
Dude, there's no other person that has a vested interest in this shit. There's no other person on your
I can't even give my list without him butting in.
Let him go,
But I
Meta.
literally sat back,
Let him go.
listen to everything
I'm sorry.
he said.
Let him go, Meta.
So like I was saying, I have no reason to dislike any videos, you guys.
Sorry,
and I've told
Don,
you
I got you,
multiple
bro.
times, if he wants to see my screen, I'll show everybody my screen. I have all the videos. Most of his videos are all thumbs up. Now, I've never unsubscribed to him since we started doing auctions back with Hydra. I've been subscribed to him with the notification bell since then. But that's on a different note. Now, the things I hate, like I was saying, you accuse me multiple times of multiple things.
What?
One, having the dislike mob, going to your videos, disliking them. Why would I have them dislike your videos when I could have them be watching my videos? And now that I'm monetized,
Well,
I
you
can
gotta
have
go to the
them watch
hospital.
my ads
You
instead
gotta
of
go to the
wasting
hospital.
time on
You're
your
ruined for
videos,
life.
disliking
Is that
them.
what you want to hear?
But that's
No.
Well, I mean, you're gonna go catch
and the fact that
Tom
you're
I'm not going
whining
there till
about
the
those
fucking
dislikes
hospital.
when it's
I
the
can't.
fact
Go
of
lay down for
YouTube.
3 weeks.
That's
I
why they
got
made a
backyard and
dislike
won't be
button.
fucking condemned,
And
so,
it
you know.
helps the algorithm no matter what. So I don't see what's the issue. Number
Go ahead, finish.
It's hard enough to keep my house.
You don't
up.
see
I
the
think
issue
yours too.
where there's a
I'm the one
fucking troll
wrecking my
mob
shit.
following me
Not
around,
Not you.
being
Sorry,
negative.
my
I
fucking
just
So you're my
twisted
friend. Okay, now
my
continue.
knee.
Okay.
Meta, we
Alright guys, if
don't
you guys don't know, he's
But I don't
told me
think he's
multiple
doing it.
times.
Good time.
If you guys
Dude, like
don't
I'm
know,
saying, compounded by the fact that you didn't keep your word,
If
why
he doesn't-
I trust you?
if he
I hope-
doesn't, if you guys don't know,
because that's what friends do. They trust.
he's messaged me
Friends keep
multiple
your word
times.
too.
Let him talk, Meta. Let him
He's
talk.
messaged me multiple times to make a video. To basically make a video saying do not downvote any of
No.
the videos of any seller.
That's not even what I said. I said literally this.
We need to
I
stand
said we need to
together.
make a unified video and stating that, look, whatever, obviously somebody's displeased with the fact that you had to give up one of your days of midnight market.
And that has nothing to do with me.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the fact that someone who is whatever, you could literally say something to this person saying, hey, I know that you think that maybe I like this or whatever, or that you're doing right by me, but please stop what you're doing. It's not right. You're creating problems. But instead of doing shit like that, you sit back and smile and call me a fucking girl because I care about the fact that I got people literally following me around being weird.
If they're following you around, that means they're watching your videos. So how
Dude, it doesn't matter, dude. It's the
So
fact.
the fact that, look,
Whoever's like, how about this?
I
you
twisted
posting
it.
Wednesdays is actually a good thing for me.
I'm gonna ram my
One,
face
makes
through
it
a
to
wall.
sell books.
I'm
Here's
sorry.
what I'm
I
saying,
didn't
Z.
do it on
Mondays and
purpose.
Fridays. So I enjoy when you host. Now, granted, the last 2 weeks I haven't been able to. This week today I worked overtime, got home, showered,
Go lay down,
ate,
get
and
some
I was
ice on
literally
it.
laying down in bed.
Now it's
And I was
worse.
still watching your video. Now, I wasn't actively watching until somebody told me about the language. And so that's why I put it in the group chat. So you know,
I'm sorry, I'm
maybe
not
you missed it. Hey,
sympathetic.
just so
I
you know,
that
somebody.
there's a lot of
But
stress
if
on
you
me
took
and
that the
mental
wrong
health.
way, I'm sorry. I should have even said nothing to you. I should have just let it
Yeah,
pass.
you're real nice.
Well,
I was
you know, the
just relaxed.
situation we're in, I
Last
think you don't
week,
fucking play
last
together
week I
sometimes.
told one lot up.
I'm busting my balls.
The wife
over here.
came home, said that the kids had
I haven't seen you in the yard fucking
some
pulling-
video project that
pulling
needed to
bushes.
get done.
I'm sorry, I'm watching
before
the
the
baby.
night.
You
I
can,
jumped
I'll watch
up.
them.
And if you don't believe me, you can go to Jay
Jesus.
Blitz's video the following morning,
Outside, out of mind.
and you can see
No,
the same
no.
setup still
You're a
up on the
fucking
board.
asshole.
I still had the same
I
books
would
and
much rather
everything.
watch it
Okay.
than do what I'm doing.
Nothing down.
So let's
Now-
move past, let's move past that and circle back to that, because like I'm saying, the ultimate issue that I have is that you keep trying to
You know,
defend
I'm getting
the
tired
fact
of you
that
not being nice
you
to
made
me.
an
I'm
agreement
not
with
trying
me.
to be
Everything
mean.
that fucking happens
And
to
then
me
when it was
is,
time to
oh,
honor
well,
that,
poor you,
you
poor
acted like I
Melody,
was
Yeah,
sorry,
okay.
fuck you.
Sure, Melody.
Does it not make sense though that he built the channel somewhat while you were gone?
That is why when I came back and I was like, you know what? I was in my feelings because of the reaction that I got initially when he was like, you know what, fuck what our agreement was. I was majorly upset just by that initially. So I wasn't even thinking of everything in context. I was just mad that, hey, you said X, you didn't follow through with it. Because at the end of the day, that is wrong. It's wrong. Like I'm saying, if it would have been some other person who I had not spoke with, or like we didn't have history like me and Z got, you're talking a different situation. But like I'm saying, when I came back to
Meta, it would have been one thing if he would have kicked me to the curb and said, "See, you know, you
Come
can't."
on, Gino.
From what I saw, and again, I'm not privy to a lot of this.
Don't gang up on him, man. It's fucking 4 against 1.
You could sell anytime. You could sell.
I don't hear any of y'all sticking up for Meta.
It wasn't like you were kicked to the curb.
Dude, it's like this. Like I'm saying, at the end of the day, he made an agreement. He didn't even give me a clear reason besides some other people who we brought into this shit.
Okay, let me
say
the reasoning again. If you guys aren't, Z either has to bend the knee or okay. So the reasoning, you guys, all right, everyone in the chat. Hopefully you guys are listening. Meta, please do not interrupt me. So here it is, the reasoning. All right, this agreement that was made on text. That I would give him the days, you know, the show back, you know, because I do acknowledge, you know, he did make the show. He made the, you know, he decided the time slot. I do agree with that, you know. So what happened after I agreed with it, I took it upon myself and I asked the other sellers for the show, what they thought about going to moving the show from my channel back to Meta's channel. They both expressed their opinions. They both disliked the fact that there was a lot of times where the show was late or the show had to be canceled last minute. So they kind of, you know, they both agreed that it should have been done on my channel. So then I went back to Meta, let them know like, hey, so I'd rather do the show on my channel. I've grown it. We've had lots of views. I didn't tell him that I talked to the other sellers. I didn't tell him that, you know, I talked to the other sellers. They'd rather do it on my show, you know, because I didn't think I needed to. So I basically said, hey, you know, we're getting a lot of viewers, you know, we're getting good traction. Everybody's, you know, selling and everybody's enjoying buying books and stuff like that. And so I think it should be done on my channel. And I'll be more than welcome to have you on, you know, and selling. That's when he said no, and, you know, he got chances. You know, and so that's when he's all like, no, I don't want to do, you know, I don't want to come on, it's my show. And I said, okay, so, you know, if you want, you can still do your show, and I'll do it and on the same time.
Here's a follow-up to it. The fact that you even went and as someone, you were looking for a way to get out of the shit. Like I'm saying, you shouldn't either A, never made the agreement. B, if you were gonna go talk to fucking Jay Blitz and hacking them, we should all have had a conversation. You shouldn't have went to them behind my back to fucking them tell you blah blah blah. They could have came as men and talked to me about that shit. They are still coming on my show. We did invite them. Like they came onto our shit, my shit. Heck, wouldn't even been doing this shit unless we invited him into this shit. So like I'm saying, how is he the one that's gonna tell me like, oh, whatever, without even giving me a chance, dude?
Meta, when you were coming back, did you message Jay Blitz and Hack that you were coming back and you were going to do the show?
Actually, I did message Hack. Yes, ask Hack. He's here.
Hack?
Hack.
I have bad memory, but I think you did. You did.
Yeah, I reached you and Z, you two, because I didn't start the show with Jay Blitz. He came afterwards.
Yeah.
So you were the two that, just like Ask Hack, during this time when I was talking to you and I went to go step away, I even was messaging Hack. He's here. He can literally vouch for this. Let me finish. Can I finish? Hack can vouch for the
weird how you want me to let you finish, but the whole
really anytime I try to talk, you like put me off, dude.
And what did I tell you?
Hack can verify the fact I was messaging. Hack can verify the fact that before I even left the show originally, I messaged him and said, I know that you guys are getting upset by the fact that I'm not able to be consistent. I was literally discussing this shit with Hack, dude.
So why would you talk to him, Hack, when you brought him in and not myself?
I was talking to both of you, dude.
You didn't message me. Meta, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, whatever, Z. Whatever.
But I don't know why. I'm trying to leave all that in the past. I'm trying to talk about what's going on right now.
Because you're acting like I wasn't communicating. I was literally upfront with you about why I was even taking a step back, and I said that I was too busy. That's why I just literally was. I had this conversation with,
and I agree with
guys
you.
before I left.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You did say that.
Why
You
do
said,
you
you know
keep
what?
saying
I'll give you. Let me just have one day.
What are you doing?
I got a whole bunch of other shows, and I'll just give me one
No,
day,
just asking.
and you could have the other two. Correct?
Matt, let me ask you this.
Just
What do
asking.
you see is a positive outcome?
Just
Like,
asking.
what
First
do you
of all-
gain? Like, where is the middle ground between you and C? Because this is a community like no other community. And we all started as friends, and to have, like, everybody is going through a lot right now. Everybody is under a tremendous amount of stress in their own life, whether it be family, work, finance. It doesn't matter. Everybody's going through something right now, and everybody has sympathy for others right now. No matter, we all asked about you at some point in time. I can vouch for J Bags, Biggie Shag. I can vouch for several times people asking about you.
But I'm telling you
Didn't
that,
really know what to tell him other than he's just busy, man.
hey,
Yeah.
like I'm saying,
What did I do? I didn't fucking talk to
you have
her.
two ways to respond to it.
It's my fault that I didn't text you, that I didn't shoot you a message saying, "Yo, what's going on?" That's my fault, and I've told you that. That is my fault, and I do apologize for that. I've told you I'm sorry about that.
So, like I'm saying, all miscommunications, whatever aside, like I'm saying, when I came back and you made an agreement, and then on top of that, you had a blasé fucking attitude about anything that, just like when I bring up this shit, it's like, instead of what friends would do, like if I seen someone come and downvote in your video, and I knew that, and I looked at the shit, and I was like, well, this probably has something to do with this situation.
She said I
We're
asked
not-
the
none of
chat
us are done
where
here.
Meta was.
I
and
would
no
have
one
literally came out with
responded
a
to me.
video,
If
like
she
I'm saying,
noticed it,
and been like, hey,
that ain't,
I
I
can't
didn't
stop
say
you
nothing
from
to her. I didn't say
downvoting his
nothing to
shit or
anybody.
doing
I asked
whatever,
Z.
but I know
I
there's
didn't say
someone out
anything.
there
I
who
asked
thinks
Z
you're
where
doing
Meta
something
was,
on my
and they said
behalf,
nothing.
or
I
you
haven't
think
said
you're doing something to
anything.
help me, or that I
Well, you looked
appreciate
at me
it,
all
I don't.
crazy.
And if I find out who it is, you might be my fan or whatever, I'm going to stop fucking with you. So stop. Stop being a child.
Listen, Meta, but we can't find out who downvotes.
Dude, it's not even about, it's about the fact that
But
you're making a
how are
conscious,
you gonna say?
dude, it's
"Listen,
about the,
I don't want to make a video, because that's not, I'm not making a video saying, "Oh, why are you downvoting videos?" That's
dude, when you know that it's related,
in the algorithm.
bro,
And
I don't care about no fucking.
And the more that you talk about it, the more trolls you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's not
I
true.
could care less at this point about how
That's
many
not
times
true.
I care about the underlying shit. I care about the underlying shit that, like I'm saying, that it revolves around the fact that supposedly it's behind this midnight market shit, and that people feel like they need to get back at me for whatever reason when we're already saying, like, can I
Who
finish?
do you
So
think is
none of
down?
your other videos get downvoted. None of
You
your
do?
videos get downvoted.
Literally, since I came back, I do
Meta,
not look
I'm gonna
at.
ask you a question. Who do you think is downvoting your videos?
Dude,
Truthfully.
Do you know?
truthfully, it is, like I'm saying, it is someone that has a vested.
No. Who? Meta,
He's
because
trying to-
I know you've said the name. I know you said
Who
the
is
name.
it?
So say it. Say
Look,
it right now.
I think it is people who have a vested interest
Which is who?
in Midnight Market. Someone that's attached to you. Obviously, it's not all 16 people that are you, unless you created 16 stock accounts. But to act like that, whoever these people are not connected to you, don't like you.
Where Chris said, call him out. Call him out. This is what it literally just says, let's talk. This is what its whole point. Like, listen.
How about this? How about this? Since they're such men, right? We're all adults here. How about you little fucking trolls or fanboys or whoever, say who you are. Call, like, you don't fucking like me, You want to follow me around and be fucking weird.
I told you I don't like you. I just gave you my reasons why I don't
I'm
like
not
you.
even talking about you. I'm not
Oh,
even talking
so
about
Zeno like you.
Your videos.
dude. Like our situation is completely different.
Yeah.
For you to sit up here and act casual and blasé to me when you sit here and tell me how you took one of my ideas and fucking became popular off of it, and now you want to act fucking cute and smile in my face and shit and act like I'm not shit or like I'm a little fucking bitch or something because I
whole
complain
fuck
or
you,
say
he's
something to
missing
you
the
and
whole
calling
point.
you out for the bullshit you're doing, like lying and
He
not
said,
keeping
I'm
your
ready for
agreements
my
with
show. He
people.
said, fuck you can't have it.
And I'm wrong.
That's the biggest diss.
Okay.
That's
Did
the
I-
Going
biggest
back to
diss.
that. We're gonna go.
Did I or did I not agree with that? I literally agreed with you. Then that's what
like I'm saying. So that is the core issue. That's why I'm upset. That's why there's been any issue. I could
Okay, so
downvoting shit and all the other shit is
okay,
just a product
I'm
of that
telling you
shit.
right now. I'm not unsubscribed to you. I'm still subscribed. I have the notification bell on, and I don't downvote your videos. I'm telling you right now, and everybody in the chat. And if you really want to, I'll pull up all your channels, all your videos right now. If the chat wants to see that, I'll show you.
Dude,
And
I
if
already
that-
told
hold on,
you
Meta,
this shit.
hold on. If that would get you to shut up about me downvoting your goddamn videos, I will do it. But I'm getting tired of you accusing me of unsubbing you and downvoting your videos. And I could tell you right now, I don't have no mafia, no mob, no downvote mob going after you. And if you don't believe me, then then this conversation, I don't think it's gonna go any further. And I think we need to cut ties. But if you could get over the fact that you think it's me doing this, then we can continue on. But if
I have a hard time believing that, Z, when you do
I'm
shit
not
like
gonna
smile,
go in
dude.
that, because there's multiple times you've accused me of this.
Dude,
So if you can get
smile
over
when
the
you
fact
talk
that-
about this shit, dude. It's clear, written on your face, dude, how you feel about this shit. Your fucking body language don't lie. You smile when you talk about people doing negative shit to me, dude.
What do you
This
mean?
stream will prove it. Go back and watch the shit. Anyone who's watching this shit,
I smile because
watch
it's
how when
funny
you
that
talk.
you don't actually care about it so much.
Dude, I care about it because you're supposed to be my fucking friend, and you're smiling at the fact that people are treating me like shit, and you think it's funny.
They downvote a video, Meta.
Dude,
Think about what you're
Dude,
saying.
fuck it
Meta.
down, dude. This is what I'm saying about you playing stupid, dude. Right now, you act like you don't understand why I'm upset when you don't already admitted how you broke your word to
I
me.
feel like you're upset. You're upset because we already agreed with that. I'm not gonna bring that back up if we already
Okay,
agreed.
so then that's the reason why I'm upset. I'm not upset just about some dumbass downvotes. I'm upset.
But that
I'm
has
upset
something.
about all this shit in context together, Z. I don't know what's so
The
hard to
reason I
understand
brought
about
up
that.
downvotes is just so you heard it from me. Once again, of course, because you accused me multiple times that I'm not downvoting your videos. I don't have people going to your videos downvoting them. I haven't
The
unsubscribed.
whole fact that you made it an issue and didn't even just turn the show back over to me and didn't keep your word is half the reason why there's this weird shit going on about the show, period. While people are even acting like that over it. Where had maybe if you had kept your word or whatever, we wouldn't even have the initial fucking bad shit that happened. You fucking basically started a fucking domino effect. Like you're sitting here acting like I'm supposed to be able to trust you when you already told me that you.
This is out of
How
our
can-
doing, and we've gotten nowhere.
Shorty, I'm gonna
Is
mute
there
you
a
guys.
way
Shorty.
to fix it?
Shorty, I'm gonna mute you guys real quick. I'm actually gonna put you guys backstage. Oops. Meta.
Dude, I'm here, dude. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't your friend. I wasn't trying to
Okay.
resolve this shit or work it
And
out, dude.
Meta, how many times have I told you I don't have any bad blood with you? But what pisses me off is that literally every time randomly occasions you accuse me of something that I don't do.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's in context. The way when you do shit,
Meta, you
when
literally accuse me. You literally asked me multiple times in different occasions, different
and I'm
times.
telling you why.
Why do
Why?
you want
Because you
why
do shit like break your
unsubscribe
word
to
to me.
Why do you downvote my videos? Like,
Dude, so like I said,
tired
I
of
repeat
telling
to you, you
Like,
asked me why I would ask you why you would do shit like unsub to me, because you do shit like tell me that you're gonna do shit and then don't follow through with it, and you're wondering why I have a problem trusting you or coming to you and asking you shit.
okay,
Which
So-
is it?
okay, Meta.
You don't understand that you broke your word to me, and that would make me leery about believing
Meta.
some of the shit you say to me.
Okay. No, I understand that. So let me ask you something, Meta.
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you want at the end of this?
Dude, at the end of it, hey,
No. Before you answer, what do you want out of this so we could go back to before everything? If that's even possible. If it's not possible, I'm telling you right now, it's okay. If you don't want to continue on, that's cool. That's fine with me. But if we're gonna continue this, what's gonna happen? What do you want to happen?
Like
you want to host the show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays?
dude, it's from the spirit of everything.
What?
So you ask me, you can't tell me no. Look, you can't ask me a question, and then when I answer it, you tell me no.
So you're saying there's no? So there's
No,
nothing?
you didn't even let me fucking finish answering the question.
Okay, go.
What you could do is shit like when I come to you with issues, like real life issues, like when you come to me, like when you have work and shit, instead of acting blasé or like it's my fucking problem and you don't give a fuck about it, maybe acting like a friend and like you have some kind of fucking compassion or like I mean something to you. Number one. Number two, you don't sit here and act like I'm some whiny baby, crybaby bitch over like principles and shit like.
But do you understand why I said that? Do you understand why I said that? Why?
Yeah, you can have your opinion, like I'm saying.
You understand? You understand my opinion in saying that?
Yes, I
Because I
understand.
understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying with the whole fact that we need to unite and make a video together so we could basically cut out the downvotes. I understand what you're saying with that. But I just want you to understand why I think that you're. I didn't say bitch, but I just said that you're a baby girl crying about downvotes.
Maybe basically. All right, I'm sorry if I.
As long as you understand what I mean by that, and I understand exactly what you mean by that I should make a video saying if you're a fan of me and you're not doing any justice from going to Meta's channel and downvoting. And I understand.
It's not even downvoting. It's whatever this bullshit. It's whatever this weird shit is that is occurring because of that. Someone maybe feels that you got slighted or somehow it took from you. Maybe you need to come out and explain that that's not the fucking. I don't know. What I'm saying is something needs to be clarified to whoever the fuck that feels like somehow I wronged you by giving you 2 out of the 3 days of my show and shit, and acknowledging the work that you did for the show. Acknowledging what you did.
He did do
That's
a good
why
job with the
after
auction. It wasn't
I
that
got a level
popular.
head in my
after Z
fucking.
started getting into
I got over the
I
part
think
of
the
just being
giveaways
lied
helped. I
to,
think
which
that
any
Z
person in this chat or on this panel
did a
sit
lot of
here and
stuff,
act like
but
you would appreciate being lied to or played like that.
the whole fuck you
It's
can't have your
just
show back
bullshit
is
to
an
me.
issue, bro. Like,
Period. That's not
that's
how
so
you treat
that's so
friends.
fucked
There's
up,
no
bro.
excuse for
But
any
they're
reason to
ignoring
do that
it.
shit
Like,
to
I don't
each
know if
other
that
and break your
happened or
word to each
not.
other.
I don't know if
So
it happened.
people making excuses for that is for the fucking birds. Period.
Okay.
That kind of attitude
I
is
thought
the
he
shit
said
that I'm
it
the most
happened,
upset
but
about from you being my
I
friend.
need to reiterate. I
Alright.
can't just go off one time. I need
So, I'll
to
say,
know.
what do you
before I
want
can
out
make
of
my
this?
mind up.
Meta? I'm
I want you to
I don't think
start
he wants
acting again like
anything.
you're my friend and like
No,
you're supportive of me instead of hands off and
Meta,
act like I'm crazy.
So if I keep doing the auctions Mondays and Fridays, and you stay at Wednesdays, and you still get downvotes, and I become friends with you,
Dude, if you do shit,
still accusing me.
if you do shit like, for example, let's take today for an example. And this is what I mean about this whole context and weird shit and shit, how everything is not a coincidence. Like, you haven't, since I took over the show, you haven't came reliably to the show and been on a whole show yet. You or Hack.
You know why Hack hasn't. You pissed off Hack, so he literally cut ties with you,
They
to
don't
be
even
honest.
have to.
And Hack, he's still backstage, but that's what happened.
Hack was just in my DMs telling me to make him an avatar in a fucking header. So, hey,
Did he ask you or you asked him?
I told him I offered to make it for him, and he didn't know. Actually, he came to me and was like,
Okay. All right, but that's beyond
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that I don't even care about that.
Literally neither here or there. But so, like I'm saying, that's another example of fake shit. Like I'm saying, because when I talk to Hack, or when I be like today, when I message him like, hey, I'm glad we resolved shit, glad we worked shit out. That
Man,
ain't
how many times have you said, "Oh, we're gonna resolve shit"?
dude. Look, like I'm saying, and I think that we have, and then this shit, like people
And then you
fucking,
accuse me of something.
yeah, like you acting weird to me ever since I fucking been back. You want to sit here and keep pretending like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're. Wait, I've never acted weird. First of all, the reason I act weird after you accuse me of shit is why I act weird.
No, you started acting weird when I came back and held you to the fire about you breaking your word and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to pretend like I was fucking. At first, you tried to act like I was just being an asshole and shit. You weren't even responding, dude. Like your whole fucking way that you responded to me at first was straight up assholish. Like when I came to you.
For what?
Like when I came to you about the shit that I was going through with COVID and my family and all kind of shit, you telling me basically like, fuck your problems, we're all going through that shit.
And you know why I came at you sideways?
I don't care. I don't fucking give a fuck why you came at me sideways when you call yourself my friend.
What do you mean you don't care? You literally just brought it up, Meta.
Dude, because you can't both say you're my friend and that you're treating me right and acting like you were acting above board when that's not what we were doing.
Sideways because, like you said, I thought we were friends, and you came at me sideways talking about how pissed you are at me and stuff like that because you're going through COVID and you got stuff going on.
I did not start off being pissed off with you, Z. We had no problem. We were smooth talking to each other.
I don't remember any issues.
When it came to, when I was like, hey,
I thought everybody was cool.
You were like, hey, do you want to take back over this week? I was like, no, let's schedule it for next week. Then when I came to you on like that Friday and was like, hey, what's going on for this week? What are we doing? You changed your tune.
Meta, do you want the show? Do you want to host all 3 days? Yes or no? Yes or no. That's all I need. I don't need no other. I just need a yes or no. If you say yes, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get all 3 days.
Dude, I don't think I don't think at this point I don't think that will resolve this shit. Okay. So I feel like that I already tried to compromise. Share. I don't feel like that'll end this shit. I feel like that we passed.
If you say you want the show back right now, Meta, I need a yes or no. You say yes, you're going to have Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you'll see me Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now, I told everybody last week, I am going back to work. I might be doing overtime. But if I can make it, I'm coming. Fridays for sure. So then, on Meta, yes or no? Do you want the show back? Yes or no? And if you need time to think about it, that's fine, you know? But if you are going to think about it, I need you to make a post saying, I am taking over the Midnight Market on Instagram and tag me in it, just so everybody sees that you actually responded. So we can't say, no, so I can't say that you didn't say nothing, and you can't say that I did and I blah, blah, blah. That way it's up on Instagram for everybody to know that you are hosting Midnight Market Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you have time to think. You don't need to answer now. Just let me know. As long as you tag me in the picture so I could be there, so I could see it, that's all I need. And like I said, it's going to be hard for me to make it Monday and Wednesdays, but a Friday is for sure.
So, and
yes,
really, I'm not going to answer that right now because I feel like that you get what I'm saying. That is a wider discussion that needs to be had, and on top, besides that, like I'm saying, the thing that I want the most is for people to acknowledge the bullshit. Like, I'm being treated in a negative way when I've been reasonable in this shit.
You've been reasonable by accusing me nonstop.
No, I've been reasonable by the fact that, like, in spite of our misunderstanding and shit, that I deferred to you.
I agree with you. But
in spite of how much we all had our feelings,
accusing me about literally constantly, at least once a week, about some bullshit.
Dude, and because
if you haven't,
let's go back
to yourself.
Z, before this shit happened and you broke your word to me, was I coming to you accusing? Was I coming to you like
why
this?
You keep bringing up before
because I'm trying. Because you're trying to act like it's weird for you to break your word,
Meta.
dude. You act because you're being unreasonable. You're acting like it's unreasonable for me to not trust you or fucking come to you like that when you've proven yourself that you've not kept your word to me. That is why I've came to you like that, asking you shit like, are you still sub to me? I don't feel like that you'll be completely honest with me about shit you haven't been. You understand? Like, when you were not completely honest with me about the show, when I ask you shit like, are you sub? Do you not see how those things correlate? Do you not see that if when I
I'll ask you a question right now. Have you downvoted any of my videos? Truthfully,
Have I downloaded any of your videos?
Yes.
Since all this shit happened, yes, that I have. Since
All
I
right.
started getting
Hey,
downloads, ever since Midnight Market, yeah.
Meta. I've never downloaded any of your videos, and I've told you multiple times I don't have any bad blood. But the whole fact that you're crying about
I don't
downvotes
know.
and then you give me a downvote,
Dude, I downloaded like one of your videos, bro. But point
Man,
blank, you asked me did I download any of them. I cannot like the video. I'm gonna be honest, dude.
one of your videos, and that comes from straight from
Okay,
the.
so you say.
Listen, you're not. Listen, Meta.
So you say.
The fact that you downvoted one of my videos, especially when you're crying about the downvotes, and I haven't downvoted not one of your videos. I've never unsubscribed to you. I have the notification bell. That hurts. That really hurts because I don't see how you could downvote a video just because you hate me. Listen. I hate you. I've already told everybody in the chat that I hate you. There's a reason why I hate you.
Now
But
look,
I have I have no bad blood with you, and I have no reason to downvote a video.
you just said you hated me.
That
You
hurts.
just said you hated me, and then on the same sentence said that you don't have no bad blood with me, bro. Something's really wrong with you, dude. This is what I mean about how disconnected you are.
What do
You
you
literally in the same sentence said you hated me, and then said that you didn't have no bad blood with me. This is how crazy this shit you say is, bro.
Because I hate you. I don't have no but. I'm not gonna go down.
Do you know what the word hate means? Let's pull up a dictionary.
What was the list of the things that you hated about me?
I never literally said that I hated anything about you. You're the one that said you hated me. But thank you for saying that on the air. And we got that out of the way. I've never, not once in this stream, said that I hated you, Z. You're the one that said you hated me. And I'm glad, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that you sit here and say that this hasn't been you and whatever, you let your tongue slip, dude. You fucking are sitting here being honest right on stream about your feelings. Like, it ain't no secret. At least you're admitting it now on stream that you hate me. One of us said we hate one of the others. And you think one of us is getting a malicious treatment on YouTube and one of us isn't. And one of us just said we hate the other person.
Meta.
Yeah.
Literally.
Defend this shit.
Meta.
I'm listening.
Literally, you were crying about downvotes. And let me finish.
No, I'm crying about you breaking your word and then you sitting here and trying to make it about a whole bunch of other shit.
So, chat, everyone in the chat, you guys remember, if you guys were here, he was, complaining about people downvoting his videos
Damn, Skippy.
and everything. But yet he goes to my channel and downvotes a video. And not once.
I didn't like the video.
Have I ever downvoted a video of Meta.
Choice.
But apparently, even though he doesn't like people downvoting his videos,
we
he
can
thinks it's
lie.
okay for me. So
No, I
Meta,
said it was okay.
Meta, you could have the show back. I'll give you your answer. You could have the show back, and anything from here on out, we're done.
Cool.
All right, guys. So sorry about that. As you guys can see, it's a little hectic. I do want to apologize to everybody. Hopefully, you probably guys didn't get any of the gist of that. That basically probably just sounded going back and forth, jumping around and stuff like that. So I do apologize to everybody in the chat. Hopefully, you guys got some of it. I just
Z,
yeah.
listen, wait. Before you say anything else, this isn't a good time to talk right now. Now's a good time just to reflect
said, you guys, I do apologize. And if you guys are watching this live, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got it. I don't know. I really don't know what I wanted from this. I just wanted to try to clear the air and try to resolve it. To me, I didn't think like there was any resolving it, sadly. Like I said, I've known Meta probably since I started. I think I started doing auctions with him and Hydra, probably like 4 or 5 videos in that I made. And I've been doing it for
I'll
8
show y'all
months.
some
So it's
books.
probably, I think I started doing auctions with him on Sundays at like, probably like 2 months or 3 months into my first video, maybe a little less. And I know Hack was buying from us. I know a lot of people were, there with Hydra and stuff like that. We were selling. So like I said, you guys, no need. Like I said, I'm just playing Z. I know you're probably just playing, but somebody could see that, and they won't know that you're actually playing. And so they'll probably actually go do it. But like I was saying, I don't see like there's any resolving it. He did just keep bringing up the whole fact that, I did go back on my word. I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't lie. I mean, I agreed with him, and I thought we were moving past that in the conversation. But I think even if we, like he said, he didn't think there was. I don't think there was anything that I could have done or said to basically
Fix this issue.
go back to normal.
Yeah.
So that's like I said, I've known Meta for almost my entire YouTube life, which is like 9 months, I think, or something. But I know Dino has something to say, so go ahead, Dino.
This is all I wanted to say. What I would recommend is just not make a decision tonight. It's kind of like when you have an argument with somebody and somebody does something stupid, throws a punch or something, and then you regret that. So what I'd recommend is to think about it first and sleep on it, and let people calm down a little bit. I really do have a feeling that this can be worked out in private between the two of you. I do think some things got said that necessarily didn't need to be said. And Z, I think it's big of you saying that you broke your word, but I'm also going to say this. There's always responsibility on both sides. And I think, and again, I'm not talking shit about anything right now, but what I heard is that the show got abandoned. And I understand it was for personal reasons. I get that. But it
He
still
did
was
pick up,
abandoned.
and
What
it
would
did
have
get
happened is
popular.
your
I
buyers
won't
would
have
have showed up.
finishing notes on that.
Nobody's there to run the show. They would have said, "To hell with it, we're not coming back," and that's what would have happened in essence, had somebody not stepped in and picked up the show. So the fact that you did that, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Nor do I think it's a bad thing saying, "Okay, I've taken this and I built it, and it's become bigger than it was,
I think
and
that's
I
a
want to
bad thing.
continue at least partially." And I think what you did, at least from what I've
See,
seen,
that your
is you
fucking
did give him an
vision's
opportunity
clouded,
to be
bro.
on the show anytime he wanted,
You
and
don't
also
say
to
that kind
run
of shit to
Wednesdays.
anybody at any point.
So again, I mean,
fuck.
I think he's
Give a
upset
fuck.
about the downvotes and all that. I get it,
No.
but he also has to take some responsibility.
This is
And
what
he
I'm
also has to
saying. This
realize
ain't
that
like a
nobody's
fucking
perfect.
biased opinion. This
You
is
know, again, people say stupid
this is a
things every
panel
once in a
against
while and
Meta,
things
dude.
like
I would
that.
stick up for
And,
Z.
you know, at the end of the
If
day,
it was the
nobody
other way
owns
around, if it was
subscribers.
the other fucking way
Nobody
around, I'd
owns
stick up
time
for Z.
slots. Nobody owns YouTube. Anybody can start
That's
a show
true.
at any time.
Nobody
and build
owns
it.
shit.
If they're good enough and they offer a product, which is what people want, then people will buy that. So that's just where I sit on this. Again, I don't want to see you guys arguing. I don't. And I'm not bagging on Meta. I think he was, I'll be honest, I'll tell this to his face. I think he was out of line. I
What?
think that he picked a shitty format to air this in. If he had a
He
problem,
fucking
he
sucked.
should have
Oh
said he
my
had a
god,
problem
Gino.
instead of
Dude,
letting
Z
it fester
premiered the
and then come
fucking
out
video,
in public
dog.
form like it did. Obviously, there's some blood there.
Blinded.
There's some bad blood.
Damn,
that's been
bro.
going on for a while. And again, get that out of it. Get that dealt with. Don't necessarily wait until You know, until you're
He's
trying
blaming
to
fucking
to
Meta
run
for him starting the show.
That's a little silly. But
He
I
started
don't
the show
think you hate
saying,
him. I think
let's
if you could
talk.
take back
No,
that
Premiere
word,
at 3.
Meta,
Clearly
Yeah,
about
like,
Meta.
I didn't mean I hate him. I meant
And
like,
that's Meta's fault.
there's things I
That's
don't
fuck
like about him.
retarded.
you
You know,
hate
like
some
the
of the
stuff
stuff
I
he
said.
does.
You
And
know,
that's-
this, yeah,
right.
and you know, it was one of, like I think you said, you know, one of those things that just at the heat of the moment, that word just came out. And
You-
like he said, he did say, you know, hate is a strong word, you guys.
Yes.
You know,
You were
like-
hurt when he said he downloaded. Then he downloaded.
Yeah,
one.
I don't understand the download thing.
that's what it hurt me. It's not the fact that you know I get.
What does that matter?
I'm fine with
Oh,
that.
downvote.
The fact that
Downvote.
Meta
Okay.
actually did it, actually, you know,
I know.
what struck the chord with me. So that kind of sucks.
But for what it's worth, again, I mean, this can be resolved. This really isn't. I mean, I really do think that calmer heads will prevail. But you know, it's just unfortunate. And to be honest, I'm almost glad it came out in public because first of all, people get to see behind the curtain a little bit. Generally speaking, everybody is friendly and friends and stuff like that. Look, I don't think YouTube's perfect. I get pissed off at stuff too. I don't think it's always fair, but it is what it is. And to be honest, you get into it you get out of it what you put into it. If you bust your ass, you get something.
Yeah,
you know,
if
you
Z's
grind,
shit wasn't
like a lot of
successful,
the YouTubers do,
and he
you
didn't
get-
have
you
1,000
get subscribers, you get
fucking
people from your
subscribers,
channel. If you don't,
I don't
then
think
you
Meta
don't.
would have
You know,
cared as
nothing comes
much.
for free.
That's a good point.
So that's just the way it is. And that's my 2 cents. So, like I said, before giving up anything or quitting or doing anything, I suggest, you know,
I don't want
everybody
to see
sleep
Z
on
quit
it
doing his auction
see if,
either,
calmer
because
heads can prevail.
he's good at it. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, if there's no solution,
Yeah,
you know,
Nobody
moving
owns an
forward,
auction.
then I mean,
nobody
to
owns
me,
an
it
auction.
didn't seem like there was.
yeah. So I
Maybe I took, you know, the way he was, his tone, that there was no resolve. Maybe there is, like you said,
Y'all
you
can't
know,
keep talking about without
hopefully,
Meta
you
on,
know,
bro. That's not. That's not
later
good
on
shit.
or something like that, or maybe if he cools down and
Yeah, I
maybe,
know.
I just want to put it out in public that Meta did, you know, write me when he was getting back, and you know, he told me that Z was taking over the show, and you know how I am, guys. You know, I told him like, listen, dude, you can't tell Z what to do on his channel. I was like, just do your thing and let him do his thing. And that's what I suggested.
Right.
I didn't say go join him or let him. I just said, dude, do your thing and let Z do his fucking thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good
That's what I
point.
said. So, you know, with that being said, I don't have a fucking written agreement with anybody. I don't have, you know, yeah, we're all friends here. You know, Z's my friend. Everybody, Meta's my friend too. I mean, I dislike, you know, a few things.
I
he's
still don't
done,
know what Meta did.
just like everybody else, right? But I truly don't need to be selling books. I do it because I want to. So I do want to say that yes, I did get invited to sell books on Meta's Midnight Market,
Okay.
and yeah, he could say that he's kind of like in quote is starting me, right? But basically, I put in the fucking time to go hunting and my money to get these fucking books that I'm giving to people. So basically, I made my fucking self. You see what I'm saying? Even though I get invited, right? So
Okay.
I mean, I can stop just like Z. You know, he says that he wants to give up the show. Hey, the man made a decision. If he wants to sleep on it, it's cool. And with me, it's the same. I can fucking say right now, like, hey guys, I'm done selling books, and I don't give a fuck. So I mean, I'm probably gonna sleep on it too. I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm gonna do.
I mean,
I
I
can
don't
just
want.
fucking
I don't
say,
want him to stop.
fuck everything, and I'm done. You know, just collect. So I mean, that's just what I'm saying is that we all need to make a decision, right? I don't see anything.
yeah, and I know I think there's people in the chat that sell at the auction with me. But so I'll talk to you guys as well. I know Gino and Shorty sell hack, you know. So, and I know there's a couple people that buy books from us and stuff like that. I do have boxes still, you guys. So, I'll keep you guys in touch at least.
Damn, this
I'm
got
not
ugly.
gonna just, you know, leave you guys hanging with boxes, Bill.
No, because, I mean, see, at the end of the day, let this ride for a few days. I mean, everybody's got some hot tempers right now, and everybody's mad, and just let it ride. And there's enough YouTube out there that everybody has their own channel. Nobody's telling anybody they can do what they can do on their own channels. And if Meta wants to have an auction 5 nights a week, part of the, there's community members out there that will support him and that be there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you want to have an auction 24/7, go ahead and fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
We're all friends at the end of the day, and
I don't think so.
Everybody deserves a high five from each other.
I don't know.
Because there's just too much negative going on right now.
Yeah.
We've got enough bullshit in our daily lives right now. This is supposed to be our decompression. This is supposed to be our getaway. Let the day go. Let's look at some freaking comics. And, let's just drop it.
Yeah.
I did forget to say some things. What also got me mad about the whole situation was that I was finding out from other people that he was talking about me about our beef. So it's something that I thought it was between us. So he was getting other people involved and people hitting me up like, "Hey, I didn't know you were beefing with Meta and stuff like that." So it was something that I thought it was between us, and then he goes, and I don't know if he was trying to get his second opinions on it or trying to, people to take sides, but, no matter the fact, it just kind of, when you got people hitting you up, "Hey, are you guys beefing?" and stuff like that, when they should, like, I know Gino said it, Shorty, like something that should have been, in a private chat or something like that. So, and that's why I did it like this, was because I'm pretty sure a lot of people already knew about it. Because like I said, people were hitting me up about it already. But like I said, you guys.
What are you showing, Shorty?
Oh yeah, somebody said that. Yeah, Shorty, nothing's some Taco Bell can't fix. Yeah. So like I was saying, you guys, this was the auction. Not really auction, because it's more like a buy it now. I'm just gonna show a couple things real quick. I'm not gonna open the other box. So this is the auction winning from Mr. Unknown Comics. So like I said, this will be for the 1,000 giveaway. This will be one of the prizes. I figured I got it just for that reason. But it is limited edition. And then I got these. I'm a huge Fallout fan. So I picked this up with him as well from his LCS that he did the auction, I think 2 weeks ago. It's a Fallout Medic Hot Topic exclusive, so that's cool. Really like that. And then I was able to pick up Phantasm from Batman animated series, as well as this Catwoman.
Nice.
And this Catwoman actually goes perfect with the new lot I got from Walmart. It was a new DC, or the new Batman line. So I'll show these off real quick. We got the Riddler, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, the Penguin. I just noticed, yeah, the Penguin. So these are all from the new series, so it's not the same as and then the Catwoman. So now I got 2 Catwomans.
Oh, nice. Send me one.
Yeah, one for giveaway.
And and of course the Joker.
Nice.
But this is what the wife saw. She saw that she was at Walmart. She saw that they're putting new pops up. And so if you guys know, one chase comes in every box. So she was able to pick up the Joker chase. That's cool.
Oh, shit.
So like I said, I think it's the third chase that I've gotten, in the wild. So super cool. So yeah, and mostly it. Like I said, so let me put them over here.
I need to get up in 5 hours.
Yeah, it's same here. Like I said, you guys, thank you everybody in the chat for coming. I do apologize. It's not a normal stream. This will be deleted, so
will it?
yeah.
So make
Actually,
sure
it'll probably be put on private just so
that's the
go
thing.
back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for coming. Really do appreciate it. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm gonna try to drop my 1,000 giveaway on this weekend. If I could drop it tomorrow, I'll try to drop it tomorrow. If not, I don't know why I keep saying drop it. I don't have like a video or anything. It's just gonna be live and then show all the prizes.
Yeah, covered on.
So if I can, I'll try to. If I don't work OT tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. I know I haven't done a push in a while. I think our next one is the 700. So keep that in mind. Meta, like.
I know. But it's
But once again, you guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
You know what, Z? There's a couple million people that think the Earth is flat too. So there you go. And try arguing with them. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
So I want to say something. I'm actually gonna be doing auctions on my channel every fucking night.
24. Let's have an auction of a Rama.
At 8 p.m. Pacific.
All right.
So keep in
Alright,
mind.
guys. So like I said, you guys, sorry it wasn't a normal stream. Yeah, no giveaway on this stream. Maybe we'll do double giveaway when I do. Yeah, I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll do a couple giveaways on my 1,000. My 1,000 giveaway. I'll do some giveaways inside that, and then the main giveaway. Probably figure something out. Something cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a giveaway the next show for all my peeps that stuck out with us tonight and kept us company, kept us sane. Like, all I'm gonna say, guys, is like I said, man, we got enough bullshit and enough hate going on in our everyday lives. Let's not bring it here. And I'm not trying to get in the middle of it, but I was kind of brought in the middle of it a little bit. But Shorty ain't gonna take no sides. Shorty ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for nobody. I'm not Willy Wonka. I'm not made of sugar, so it's just not gonna happen that way. But at the end of the day, guys, we all started somewhere. Yes, Tank, you already know this. But it just we have to find our happy medium right now. Okay, there's just no room in our lives right now for more hatred. Okay, we've got enough of that. So Meta, all I want to say to you, because I know you're still listening, is let it go, man. Z is where he's at because of Z's work. Meta is where Meta's at because of Meta's work. And at the end of the day, your work is only as good as you. Remember that. You put your name on the end of your channel every day. What's on your channel? What happens on your channel? Whether it's up votes, down votes, it's all a matter of how you handle it. Because haters are gonna hate. I mean, Meta, that started in elementary school. Kids taking your milk money. I mean, you're never gonna escape somebody hurting your feelings and somebody pissing you off. It happens on a regular, but you got to let it roll, man. You gotta let it roll. And I love all of you guys. I love Z. I love Hack, Gino, Meta, all of you. Everybody in the chat. Y'all are a family, a second family. And that's how we need to treat each other. And look, do your own thing, man. If you want to part ways. We will grow individually. And those that don't, well, maybe you were a bad seed from the beginning, but that's nobody's fault but your own. So that's all I'm gonna say, other than I love you, and Shorty ain't going no fucking where. I'm gonna be here selling, throwing them dollar books at you, throwing this southern slang at you. No, I'm not going nowhere, guys. It's gonna take
big announcement. Shorty's gonna be one of my sellers, so keep an eye for her.
Thanks, Hap.
That's
What about
great.
me, Mike?
I'm fucking with you. No.
You know, we'll get this, guys.
We have an agreement, so don't break it.
And to build what Shorty said, even if we do go separate ways, we'll still support you, Meta. We'll still support you, buddy. I know nobody, we all have love for one another. We really do.
Yeah, because I mean, it coming right out of my mouth. Not one time have I went to not one of Meta's videos and thumb down a video. I've not done that. That's not what I'm here, because, you know, part of what my mom did teach me, sometimes, like, I do have a hard time utilizing that filter. But, you know, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. So sometimes I choose to let it roll.
I'm not gonna unsub anybody. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm cool with everybody.
All right, guys, we out of here.
All right, Z. Be good, buddy.
Later.
Yeah. Great one. Good job, guys. Here, give me that. Good job. Okay. Holy shit, bro. That was crazy. Yo. Basically, what I learned from that was Meta had some resentments about his show. And I felt like there was a little nitpicking there between Z and fucking Meta. And I think Meta just had too much. And was like, fuck it, I'm gonna air it out. And he retained himself from airing it out enough. But I understand why Z started the video, because I can understand watching somebody talk about you in a video and wanting to get your 2 cents in. So I see why he started his video saying, let's talk. So I'm not picking on Z. Yeah, it's a coffee filter. I'm just saying, I can understand where he's coming from, because I've been in the same situation where someone says something about me, I wanted to say what I wanted to say. So, besides all that, I don't know if they had any good reason not to like Metaphorical. Like, I didn't see Z say anything that Meta did that was bad. But Meta sure did have shit to say about Z. So, you know, I was waiting for Z to say something Meta did, and I never really got it. And, you know, Hack, Gino, and Shorty, y'all are cool and shit. But if you would watch this video over with an open mind, you would probably see that people weren't jumping on Metaphorical side. Y'all was definitely supporting Z more. And if it went the other way around, I would have been saying, yo, quit picking on Z. So, if anybody didn't like some of the comments I said, you know what? I've always stuck up for people that got fucking picked on. I don't care how popular the other person is. When I see a fucking 4-man panel against one dude, I'm gonna fucking say, yo, chill out. You know, what they were saying wasn't too rough, but it definitely wasn't supporting fucking Meta. So that was my whole argument. You know, sour grapes, bro. I want to give Z credit for all the popularity to the auction. I think Z did do most of the work. I do think Meta was being a baby over the thumbs down a little bit. I wouldn't call him a girl. I thought that was a little fucking dirty. Now, I don't think anybody in the community that would have started a show, damn it, Bug, that would have started a show and had to leave the show because of personal issues and came back after being told, when you come back, your spot's cool, and then be told, fuck you, you can't have my show, you can't have your show back. That's a fucking issue, bro. And I mean, he fucking basically admitted it twice. He said, I did do that. So I feel like that was a fucking mistake, bro. That's ugly. I don't do ugly shit like that. I don't know many people that do. Now, I've made mistakes, and I don't think Z should be judged by his mistake. I do think he was being honest. He was trying to be honest, and he was trying to put the past in the past. And I appreciate him for that, for trying to be honest and clearing shit up. But like I said, I can understand why Meta would have a problem if someone said, fuck you, you can't have your show back. The fuck you, bro? That's, if he didn't say fuck you, then I'm completely wrong. If he didn't say that, I'm completely wrong. But if that's what happened, I would be pissed too. And that would be probably it for me. That would probably be like, okay, then you're my fucking enemy. So for me recording this video, y'all might think that it's shady or disrespectful or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I feel like if you're in the community eye and you got the balls to go live and put your shit on air, then it's okay for anybody else to record it. And for me, this kind of shit's the most fascinating shit there is. So I don't want people picking sides or saying I'm on Meta side or Z side. I support both of them. I think Meta is underappreciated. I do think that I don't know if he abandoned his show. I think that he had to do stuff and left. But I do give Z all the credit for the attention the show got. And, you know, there you go. That's about all I got. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it all. It's all kind of new to me. I do know that Meta wasn't very happy. I've had conversations about this stuff with them. And I do think there were some things that they didn't talk about. But, you know. So, Z, he did abandon the show. Z, bro, y'all are wild, dog. I'm not dogging you out. I'm saying that, you got all the attention on the show. And I think the only mistake was, if you told him fuck you, then that's dirty, bro. Bro, y'all are wild, dude. Yo, Z definitely built the show up. So I don't know why it was anybody's show. It was whoever ran it that night. That's where the show was. That's it. You know, I don't know about all the bickering back and forth. I'm a small channel. This ain't gonna get many views, so don't worry about it. But it was crazy, bro. Let's get Hack up to 500. I think that y'all are going to feel bad about this when you wake up. And everybody will make up. And now that everything's aired out, it'll be fine. I think that y'all definitely should not do shit together for a while. Because if you do, it will just be fake. So let fucking whoever wants to sell on Metaphoricals do that. Whoever wants to sell on Z do that. Because I don't see how this could work. Now, if Z or fucking Metaphorical made a mistake by bitching about the thumbs down, and I think Z didn't handle himself properly when Meta came back and told him this is my show or whatever. But with that being said, I think that both of them deserve to be forgave. There should be forgiveness. You know, that's the way I was raised. You forgive people, and then you earn your trust back. And, you know, like, they didn't do nothing personal to us. That's between them. As far as I know, Z is the coolest fucker I know. I've won prizes from him. He shouts everybody out. Z's a good-hearted dude. Metaphorical's a good-hearted dude. They just had problems. So, I don't want people to gang up on anybody. So, you know, that's just one-on-one, their problem, not ours. Not our problem. But sure in the fuck was cringy and funny to watch. So I had to record it. I hope y'all don't want me to delete it, because it's fucking hilarious. I don't think it was that bad. So I was trying to do, but I think it would happen tonight. Meta started bashing Z and everyone. I don't know about the N-word stuff. Now, that shit was a little extreme, bro. I don't know anything about that. So, I hope Meta didn't say that shit, bro. That would be kind of weird. I didn't know that. I don't play that shit, bro. I don't play that shit at all. So, I really hope that didn't happen. Blitz said it? Blitz said it. What? What? That's not good, y'all. I'm fucking mortified now, bro. I thought that was like someone in the chat. I didn't know someone said it live. Oh my God. Wow. Yo, Z, bro, I'm sorry this shit happened to you. Meta, I'm sorry this shit happened to y'all. I think it's a good example for people to learn from. Small mistakes, y'all. Small kinks, bro. Nothing. This means nothing. I can understand why Z had pride in his show. He put a lot of work in that auction, bro. He fucking gave away a lot of stuff to get that auction going. You know what I'm saying? And I could see why Metaphorical felt a certain way when he came back. So, you gotta feel for both of them, y'all. You can't just fucking pick sides, man. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I might have came off weird whenever I was saying don't gang up on Meta, but that's just because I can't. If it would have been the other way around, and Z was the only one on the panel, and there was 3 or 4 people going at him, I would have said back up off of Z. So I don't think what they were saying was harsh, but I don't think they were supporting Z. So I just said, yo, don't gang up on him. That's all I was saying. And then I was supporting Z also. I said, you know, he did put a lot of work in. I was saying everybody stay peaceful and calm. I'm gonna get off here. My girlfriend's like handicapped, so I gotta go. Jesus, Z spent endless night. Yeah, bro. Z put a lot of work into that motherfucker, bro. And people don't understand the work you gotta put in, so I hope that I don't lose any friends because I have an opinion. My opinion really ain't that fucking bad. Yeah. Z, bro. I think that when you was being honest, that went a long way. That you admitting, I would have believed you if you said you didn't do it. So for you to say you did do some of the things you did meant a lot to me, bro. You could have been a weasel and said, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. But you was fucking honest. You was honest. And that's a big deal to me, bro. So, appreciate y'all. I hope everybody can work this. There's a chance this could all work out. I don't know. I just think that generally, y'all should fucking do separate auctions. And hopefully this shit stops. Alright, guys. Peace, love, and pussy. And what you gonna do, brother? When Metaphorical and Z Collects battles and they fight on YouTube and Biggie Shaq recorded it because I had to let you motherfuckers know, and I knew it would get deleted, so now it's nobody's fault but mine. Ah!